Hello children, in today's class let us study Unit 6. So let us know. See, here is one picture. Do you know who is he? Have you seen this person in newspaper on screen? Yes, he is Pandit Puttaraj Gawai. What do you know about him? Pandit Puttaraj Gawai was an Indian musician in the Hindustani classical tradition. See, he is a musician, well-known musician. A scholar who authored more than 80 books in Kannada, Sanskrit and Hindi. A music teacher and a social servant. See, he is from Gadag. He belongs to Gadag district. So, he is known as the Hindustani classical musician. So, here in Unit 6, a letter to a daughter. See, here is a father writes a letter to a daughter. Here the father name is Basvaraj and the daughter name is Harshini. Introduction. Harshini's father works in Delhi and he writes letter to his daughter regularly. Here is a letter. See, here Harshini's father, he works in Delhi and he always writes a letter to his daughter. Let us see what he has written in the letter. So, dear Harshini, hope you are fine and have got used to the hostel. I hope you have read some more books during your holidays. See here the father what he has written, that hope you are fine. See, always while writing a letter, first we greet them, then we ask about them, means whether they are good or fine. Okay, and have got used to the hostel, means you have gone to your hostel, and I hope you have read some books in the holidays. So father is asking to the Harshini. In my previous letter, I had written to you about the story of Punyakoti. See, in the previous letter, the father has written the story of the Punyakoti. Now, I am going to write about of Ekalavya. See, in the previous letter, father has written about the story of Punyakoti. Now I am going to write about of Ekalavya. Here, children, hope you are fine. Means have got used to the hostel. Means to get used to hostel means the girl whether she is feeling comfortable with a new situation because she is staying in the hostel there. So here you see Ekalavya lived. What the father has written in the letter. Ekalavya lived with his parents in a forest. He used to hunt and fish for his living. He had a great desire to learn archery, but there was no one to teach him. He had heard about the great teacher Dronacharya who lived in Hastinapura. Ekalavya went to Dronacharya and requested him to teach him archery, but Drona refused to take him as his student. He said that he was paid only to teach the princess of Hastinapura. Ekalavya was very disappointed, but his desire for learning was very great. So he thought of a plan. He made a clay model of Dronacharya and made it for his real guru. He prayed before the clay model and then started practicing archery every day. He continued this for a long time with the deep interest and a great concentration. Soon he mastered the skill and became an expert archer. Harshini, don't you think Ekalavya was a great? Remember, where there is a will, there is a way. Now Harshini, you have all the facilities to stay in comfort and learn and very good teacher to guide you. Make the best use of these facilities and you will surely succeed. Have a nice day and take care, my dear. Your loving Papa, Basvaraj. See here, father has written a letter the letter is about the story. In the letter, the story is about the Ekalavya. See here, the daughter Harshini, she went to a hostel with a new situation. So father is explaining her how to adjust with the new situation, new atmosphere there. See, Ekalavya lived. You know, children, we all know about the Ekalavya, how he has learned the archery without help of his, without the help of the teacher, just keeping the model of the teacher in front, and he learned archery. We knew this one. So Ekalavya lived with his parents in a forest. See, Ekalavya, he lived with his parents. He used to hunt and fish for his living. He used to for his livelihood, he used to hunt and fish. Fishing and hunting he used to do. He had a great desire to learn archery. See, archery means you know what that bow and arrow is used in the archery. But there was no one to teach him. No one was there to teach him. So his desire was there. Desire means a strong hope or wish, just to learn the archery. He had heard about the great teacher Dronacharya. So archery means, I told you that the sport of shooting arrow from a bow. Okay. Then who lived in the Hastinapura? See, Dronacharya, the teacher who lived in the Hastinapura, Ekalavya went to Dronacharya and requested him to teach him archery. See, Hastinapura means that the Hastinapura, here the Kauravas, the place of Kauravas, I think it is. So Ekalavya went to Dronacharya and requested him to teach him archery, but Drona refused to take him as his student. See, Dronacharya was refused him, means he ignored him. He requested, means he asked something to polite way. But here Dronacharya refused him, ignored him. He just disagreed with that, and he did not take him as a student, because he used to pay only to teach the princess of Hastinapura. Princess means the king's son. Okay, king's son. So for them only he used to teach the archery. Ekalavya, what did he decide now? He was very disappointed. He just feel unhappy, and he went. But his desire, his wish for learning was very great. He wanted to learn. So he thought of a plan. So what the plan he thought? He thought that he made a clay model of Dronacharya. Just with the clay, he made the model of Dronacharya and made it his real guru. He used to keep that clay model in front, and he started learning the archery. So before he start learning archery, every day he prayed before the clay. Means he prayed to the model and for his guru, and then he started practicing archery every day. He continued this for a long time with deep interest. See, if your interest is there to learn anything, you can come over everything. Understood? And great concentration. You have to pay concentration. See, not in learning of the archery, in your studies also, if you pay your attention, if you pay interest, concentration, you can come over and you can get more and more marks, and you can get more and more percentage. Soon he mastered the skill and become an expert archer. See, he become an expert archer. Expert means here what means? Someone who has a special skill or special knowledge of a subject. Here, what the knowledge of the subject he got? He got the knowledge of archery. Harshini, don't you think Ekalavya was great? So father is writing here for Harshini. See, don't you think from this story, don't you think that the Ekalavya is great here? Without teacher, he has learned the sports of archery here. Then remember, where there is a will, there is a way. Means this is a proverb. Means where you show your interest, you can come over everything there. Now, Harshini, you have all the facilities to stay in comfort. See, at that time the facilities were not there. Even though the student used to you used to utilize the things there, means you used to learn. But nowadays everything you have the facilities, comfort, and everything you have, then you can learn, and very good, you can learn nicely, and you have a good teachers with you in the hostel, in the school, hostel, everywhere. Then make the best use of these facilities. What you should do, you have to make the use of these facilities. See, Ekalavya here, without facilities, he had come over with his spirit, and you have, with the facilities, you have to come over here, and you will surely succeed. See, if you show your interest, finally you will succeed, means you will get success in your goal. Have a nice day and take care, my dear. Your loving Papa Baswaraj. Here, children, from this Unit 6, a letter to a daughter, what do you come from this? The moral of this letter is, so you have to show interest, keen interest in the subjects. Means whatever you have to do, means you have to show interest, concentration, and you have the spirit of that. I can do it. As I hope, children, you understood this lesson. So same thing, how the Ekalavya had shown his interest, same children, you also show the interest in your studies.